mean, we can start from the start. We can start from the beginning.
Hello and welcome to the Refundables with Punch and...
Peppy?
Are you sure that's you?
Yeah, that's me for this week.
And tonight we're reviewing white supremacist glory killer game...
Spree shooter
game, Enter the Gungeon. Now, what is Enter the Gungeon, Peppy?
Enter the Gungeon is a roguelite dual-stick shooter in the veins of, like, you know, Binding of Isaac. You gotta kill all the liberals to protect Israel.
Exactly. They're our greatest ally.
I love Israel.
My only real complaint about Enter the Gungeon is the lack of permanent progression in the game.
Yeah, besides unlocking new items with your little crystals you get from killing bosses, or space money, I guess. Space United States dollars. There's not really anything permanent every time you die. In that way, it's mostly similar to Isaac, or even though you get some permanent stuff in Isaac.
And that is probably the most disheartening thing. It makes the game really unforgiving not playing with a mouse and keyboard. So not having anything to soften the blow, no way for you to skew RNG in your favor is a big uphill struggle to get through the game when you're actually playing on a Switch compared to mouse and keyboard on a PC, which is by far the easier method.
Yeah, I was playing Isaac a lot before Enter the Gungeon. Binding of Isaac is better with a controller. So I switched from Binding of Isaac to Enter the Gungeon, and I was like, oh no, what happened? I'm horrible at this. But then I switched to keyboard and mouse, and it's just superior to the gamepad.
Not to say that it isn't fun on Switch. It's still a really fun game, and it's well suited to just playing for a few minutes at a time, because nothing is permanent, so you just pull it out, play a few levels, die, and then continue your day. Whip out your gun and go to town on the bus. Get some blood on your hands.
Kill some little terrorist children. The Gungeoneers and the Kinderguardians are going to protect America.
In a game where everything is guns, including the bullets, and sometimes the bullets are guns, and sometimes the guns are bullets.
And the money are guns too. It's like Metro. Your currency is bullets. Here your currency is like shell casings, I guess.
I still really like the fact that everything in the game, or almost everything, is just a joke on guns.
Yeah.
You're a Gungeoneer in a Gungeon. I don't know, there's gun jokes everywhere you look.
Oh yeah, the bosses are guns. The Anaconda boss, like the snake boss, is called Amoconda. Everything is a pun, but it's not on in your face, because it's not like when you shoot an enemy, it doesn't just say like, oh, this is a gun.
Unless you use the bullet gun, the lowercase r, which shoots literally the word bullet.
It does.
Okay, let's talk about core mechanics. So, the core mechanics are, of course, your gun and the all-important dodge roll, which it already hammers in the tutorial.
Yeah, their company is named Dodge Roll, isn't it?
The developer is literally named Dodge Roll Games, and boy, is the dodge roll important.
There's no, like Isaac, you just gotta avoid bullets. You can avoid bullets, but also you can dodge roll. The minus here, or the risk reward here, is that while you're dodge rolling, you can't really shoot. If you want to dodge roll, you won't be able to kill the enemy, so you'll need to dodge roll more.
The more you dodge roll, the more shit comes at you.
You gotta warn, I hate this enemy. This enemy gives me the most trouble, so I need to kill it first. This needs to die instantly. As you enter the room, you have like maybe a quarter of a second to be like, gotta kill this guy? Okay, then we gotta go.
Yeah, you really gotta John Wick it up. But I usually go for the opposite tactic, where I take out the easy enemies as fast as I can so I can deal with the hard guy alone.
I guess it depends. If it's an enemy that dies in 2 bullets, you can do that. But if it's a room with like stronger enemies, like there are certain enemies you want to focus on. Especially if you're deeper in. There's a sarcophagus that shoots pointy arrows at you that aim at you afterwards.
Oh yeah, I hate that one.
If you can finish it off quickly, because maybe you can't. You want to do that because it will fuck up your run.
Yeah, also, as far as the RNG goes, RNG is literally everything. If you get a good gun on the first level, you're just gonna mow through everything with zero effort and get so much farther. Like, I got the stupid crown that shoots bullets in all directions, plus bouncy bullets on the first level, and it was just a clear shot straight to level 5 with no effort. Just running around the room, holding down my finger on the trigger, just spewing bullets everywhere, just stand behind stuff, bounces around, kills everything.
You can get really far from RNG, but you can't kill everything with just getting lucky.
I know you can't get everything, but God, it sure helps.
Oh, it does. There's runs where I'm pretty good, but I just want to fucking die. Like, it's just nothing. Just like barren run, and then you get hit by a stray bullet. If you kill the boss perfectly, you get an extra heart. You don't even get dead, and you're just like, why am I just restart? Why am I even doing this? I got nothing here. I got no keys. I got no chests. I got no gold. I got nothing on the show in the show.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. There's only one thing I'm thinking of. Whenever I have a bad level 1, it's like that one tweet by Base Crusader. You know, women get 50 likes on their post. Here I am pumping my bead, no likes on shit, fat and retarded. My dick's small and my hatred is large. I just like hit the plus and restart.
Yeah, pretty much. I felt that.
That's what a bad level 1 is like. Fuck it, I'm out of here.
It's a very specific feeling, yeah. You can get fucked, but you can outplay the RNG. If the RNG is on your side, you know the old saying, I prefer to be lucky than good.
Yeah, there's a really wide range that RNG influences.
There's a bunch of stuff where they try to compensate for the RNG with mechanics.
Yeah.
Like if you don't get the drop in one room, you get the chance of getting a drop in the second room. And it stacks until you get the drop in that room. Depending if it's gold, if it's a key, if it's a blank. Just keep stacking until you get something.
Yeah, that balances it out a bit. But you can still get so royally fucked.
That's why I like characters like the pilot, I think, are really good. With the walk pick, opens chests.
I like his reduced cost in the store.
I think he's the best character, but that's debatable. The really hardcore boy is like one of the secret characters, but
yeah. And as far as replayability goes, well, there's endless hours of replayability in this game. Secrets and quest lines and shit that you can do on next playthroughs, unlocking new NPCs that you can encounter.
You can also there's like 3 different challenge modes, I guess. If you're into that, there's like a turbo mode. Tonic the Sledge Dog gives you, pretty funny, without being annoying. Witch Girl that gives you like a random weapon, but you can't use any other weapons. I don't play them much because they're kind of gimmicky.
They're gimmicky modifier modes, but they work.
I like I played the turbo mode for a bit. But if you want to do anything like serious, if you want to kill the rat and the secret boss, the dragon, a secret behind a secret behind a secret behind a secret, you gotta play normal mode, and you're gonna smash your keyboard, which has happened to me quite a few times.
Smashing your keyboard is the part of any good roguelike.
It's the same feeling as I said for the King, where you're like, fuck this game, I hate it so much. And then you're like, okay, one more run. And then that run's like the good one.
Keeps you hooked for 500 hours.
Yeah, there's so many characters. There's endings. Then when you end the game, there's like secret endings where you gotta do something else. And then you unlock characters. And then they have secret endings too. Secret bosses, and there's secret levels. And when I say secret levels, they're not like there's a secret wall here, you gotta go through it and you win. It's just an entire level that you need to do something to reach. It all stacks together. And like if you want to do a full run, there's like 5 levels and 2 secret levels, and then the rat level, which is the expansion. There's so much shit to do. There's like so much.
Stand on your left toe, dance around in a circle, donate goat's blood to the third moon of Jupiter, and then do a slide sideways, and the door will open.
Pretty much this, yeah. Like I was after killing the rat, because I killed the rat, like 0.4% of the people have the achievement, so it's pretty new, but it's pretty like it's hard.
Yeah, the advanced dragon is 0.2%. You got that the other day too. So you have the store, and the store provides any range of items, upgrades, health, or bonus. Like it can provide armor, secret keys, passive items, bullet modifiers, weapons, just almost anything you can find in the store.
The shop is pretty wild what it can provide. It also can have like little NPCs you've saved from the Gungeon, which are also a cast of characters right there. There's like an alien that you can't understand at all. He just speaks in like Japanese letters, unless you have a special item, and then you can understand him. And he's like, "Thank you for your purchase. Come again." And you're like, "Oh shit, I can understand you." I feel like the music needs to be special mention for the music because it's really good. Like the music is, I enjoy it. I don't know. You probably don't like chiptunes because you're old and gay.
The fuck? I have like a massive chiptune collection, but I am actually not a fan.
Why?
I find it very repetitive. It's good music. The problem is they'll play the exact same tune at the exact same time every time.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, there's like beats, There's like a level 1 music, level 2 music, level.
Exactly. There's no, a little bit more mixing could have gone a long way.
Isn't that like most video games though? Like music's based on where you are.
Yes, but in a game like this, where the runs aren't that long and you're doing it over and over again, I think it's worth paying more attention to.
Did we talk about the bosses?
Okay, basically, you start out on level 1, and each level has a random number of rooms with a random layout and random kind of enemies.
They're kind of like zones.
And they all have a slightly different theme, and every level has a store and a boss room. And completing the boss room will allow you access to the elevator, hop in the elevator to go to the next level.
There's like a pool of bosses, I guess.
You don't always get the same boss on level 1 and level 2, etc. Like every level has a range of bosses you can get.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 bosses per level, and you get one of them.
Enemies drop the ammo, which is, of course, money. They can drop items and such with lower chance, of course. Also, upon completion, you sometimes find a chest.
A completion of the room, sometimes, yeah. But there's also 2 guaranteed chests on each level, which are probably maybe walked. They might not be walked. But if they're not walked, you might want to be careful because it might be a mimic. If you're unlucky, you'll find a glitch chest and you're like, what is this? And you want to look it up because you're excited. And you click on it and you get teleported and you're like, oh, I'm dead now.
Yeah, I ended up facing 2 beholders at the same time.
I just got a chest like that like earlier today. And I was like, which chest is this? And it's like, oh, it teleports you to the next level. It selects a random boss from the next level pool and it gives you 2 of them stacked on top of each other. I'm like, I don't want this. I'm going for a secret right now.
I've never been happy to find a glitch chest, gonna be honest.
There's 2 types of glitch chest. The second type of glitch chest is just 8 items in it. Nothing to fight. But it can give you a bunch of items, or it can teleport you to the next level and give you a bunch of items. I don't like these effects. Like Isaac has that too, where you can get fucked by like a random item.
Let me finish my level.
Yeah. Let me do the thing. Let me do the whoop. Peppy need dopamine.
So, Peppy, would you refund Enter the Gungeon? I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway.
After 500 hours, I think no. I think I got another 100 hours in it. Like I still keep on walking stuff. That's the most incredible thing. Like I was playing earlier and I got some combination weapon. And it's like, oh, item unlocked. I'm like, what? How? How did I fucking unlock a new item? I've been playing this for 500 hours. It's like, no. Well, congratulations.
I also will not refund it. I must note, for any prospective buyer, that the Switch version is significantly more difficult because of the control scheme, and you have to be resistant against personal improvement. It is not an easy game. You will not get to the end if you are bad at video games. If you're bad at video games, this is not an insult. You will only get stuck on, the first few levels and have to do that forever, and it probably won't be very fun.
This is the Dark Souls of roguelikes. If you can't beat Dark Souls, don't play this. Okay?
Think that's fair?
I think it's pretty accurate. If you don't like Binding of Isaac, also you're probably not gonna like this. Okay, so I won't refund it, and you won't refund it. So that's it.
If you liked our review,
like, favorite, subscribe, and donate to my Patreon on cuteorc.patreon.com.
cuteorc.patreon.com. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. If it's a real Patreon, don't.